What's the one insight you have now that would have saved your younger self a massive amount of time and effort?
The biggest thing would be patience. You hear about a lot of the overnight success stories or the companies like Deal or others that caught a big tailwind in the market and just skyrocketed. And when you're younger, and you're hungry for that type of success, you think that success is determined only on that versus a lot of times it could take 5 or 10 years or more to build $1 billion valued company. And so, I think Docebo, which is in our space, is a good example of that, where a school teacher built a learning management system and it took them like 10 years to break through the $1 million AR mark. And then once they did that, they started to get to scale, but it took them the first 10 years to figure that out. And that's more of the norm success story that you hear about in technology companies. So
It's a great message right now because I listen to many CEOs talking about, well, what about Lovable and Replit and these companies that are hitting $100 million in revenue in less than a year? How come my company isn't like that? And those show up, and those are such a tiny, tiny percentage of the companies that are successful, that if we're going to be in a company that isn't going to take off like that, that doesn't mean we can't have an incredibly successful company if we're patient, like you said, and if we learn as we go along the way. So that's a great, great lesson.